Hi, Dallas Holm here once again with the Here We Are podcast. Just a little short one to grab here. I'm with Jason Crabb. Jason is one of my, and I'm just saying this because he's here, one of my all-time favorite singers. He's a singer's singer. The guys that sing, they listen to guys like this and go, oh man, wish I could sing like that. And what's better than that, actually the guy running the camera, who we'll maybe catch a little short with here in a moment, is my son, Jeff, who plays bass for Jason. And I'm so thrilled that he does. He, I checked him out when he started touring. So what's Jason like? He's a really good guy. Really good guy. Serious about ministry. That's all I wanted to hear. I don't care about the rest.
Well,
so thank you for this moment here.
Well, thank you for allowing me to be with you. And so for people that want to write, they want to write like you.
Well.
So this is really neat. Thank you so very much for letting me be a part. We have been a fan for a long time and had no clue that one day we would be doing this. And it's just amazing how God works.
Well, I was thinking today there's almost a little bit of similarity, or it seems in my mind. I started out ministry with David Wilkerson, which musically was kind of a conservative atmosphere, and then I went out more on my own, more contemporary. Mm-hmm. I know with the Crabb Family, at least I identify the Crabb Family with more Southern gospel, which is I wouldn't necessarily say conservative, but certainly more of an adult crowd. But you've kind of gone now in your solo ministry and concerts, a little more contemporary, though you still do things with your family too, right?
We do.
Which they're so great.
Oh, thank you so much. I love my family. Wouldn't trade that for nothing in the world. The cool thing is now what we're trying to do is we're trying to take the people that we played to with the family and have them invite their kids and come be a part and pull it all together. And you know what? That's really working. That's what's happening. I've got pictures, or they bring me pictures of when I was holding their babies, and now their teenagers are standing in front of me. You know, the amazing one that I was holding, I was like, well, we can't redo that picture, make that picture, but it's really neat. It's a wonderful thing. And so, the music is growing. Your son is absolutely amazing. He's a joy to have out on the road.
I agree. I've said, and I've played, and as have you, I'm sure, in the records, I've done 38 records, I think. Dave Hungate from Toto, Abraham Laboriel, Joe Osborne, Gary Lund, my personal favorite, and Jeffrey. And if I had my pick, if I was going to do a record right now, and I'm not saying he's better than all those, he wouldn't say that either, but I'd take Jeffrey. He's such a sweet bass player.
And he knows what you want, too.
I know. He takes the best musical approach, so bragging on my son.
That's all right. We like it.
Well, I don't want to keep you. I really appreciate this time. You're getting ready to do a concert in just a little bit. What's your hope and prayer as you go in? I've sat on the bus many times like this and thought about, okay, in a few minutes, it's my responsibility to handle the gospel. And represent Jesus. So what do you hope?
Well, I hope to do that.
Yeah, you will. I know.
I hope to do that. I love your heart, man. That's what I've always loved. The one thing that I tell people in what I do, and I try to relay this to everybody that's on the team, in the ministry team. The people are not here for us. We're there for them.
That's great.
And if we are there for them, then we'll kind of do the best in what we've rehearsed and what we can do. But leave it at that. And be there for them and try to minister to them. There's so many needs. My goodness. They bring them all to the table. I'll go to the table and hear the merch table for anybody that don't know. I stand back there until the last person leaves, and I hear every kind of story that you could possibly imagine. And you go, Lord, I don't know why. I'm just like,
Well, ministry is a privilege. I've always said that, and I know you regard it as such because I've seen that. I hear it in your music, and I don't mean this in a mystical way, in your voice when you sing. I've seen your concert. I see how you present the Lord and the gospel. It's okay to have fun and be cool and crank it up and all. That's all part of the mechanism. But and I don't mean to be negative, but there are so many people in, quote, ministry, they don't have a clue what ministry is. And as an older guy now, I'm 74, been around a while, the kind of mean part of me wants to just go and say, you know what, you need to do something else because you're just you're wasting your time. This isn't ministry. So this is, and I appreciate that so much.
Thank you. I'd say this. I think the older you get, and with me being out on the road now for 30 years.
Yeah.
I started when I was 16.
Wow.
And I'm going on 30 years. The older I get, the more that becomes alive.
Yeah.
All the other stuff, it's but the thing that lasts is if you touch their heart.
Absolutely.
And the only way that you're going to touch their heart is with the message of Jesus. You can't make somebody like you.
Right.
Only God can give you the favor.
That's right.
And if he blesses the people that night, then guess what? We might get to come back and minister some more.
Yeah.
And people, I think, over time, if they hang in there, if they don't, they're going to get frustrated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'll get frustrated with the music.
Yeah.
But, man, that's such the truth.
Well, thank you so much for this time.
Oh, my gosh.
Bless
Are you kidding me? Thank you.
Man. And be praying for you tonight and going forward. So
thank you so very much.
Take care of our boy.
Don't you worry. He's taking care of me, actually, I think. But we love having him. We got a good team.
Thank you.